That's when I found out that he had the baby on the way, and he told me he was going to wait and he wasn't going to go to the court hearing until the baby was born, so he can make sure that baby is, I guess he can claim that baby for his on his case.
Your Honor, the state believes the evidence will show that Mr. Berryhill was employed by Tesla. He was sent notice of a child support review process back in June. That was terminated and judicially filed as an upward modification based on his employment. I believe the testimony will show that after he received notice of an upward modification in this case, he quit his job at Tesla. I am asking the court to find today that he is voluntarily unemployed or underemployed based on the evidence, and to set current support based on that income and his voluntary underemployment.
All right, then. I see CSO after is present. Is she going to testify in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and at this time, is Ms. Jefferson present in the courtroom?
Yes. Hello.
All right, Ms. Jefferson, Ms. Atha, CSO Atha has already been sworn in. So at this time, ma'am, I'll ask you to raise your right hand and I'll swear you in also. All right, ma'am, do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, you're officially under oath, and I allow the state to go ahead and call your witnesses at this time, noting for the record that Ms. Atha has already been sworn in and qualified as an expert witness to testify. You may proceed, Ms. Graham. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. State calls Tiara Jefferson. Ms. Jefferson, can you tell me how many children you have with Mr. Berryhill?
Just one.
And currently, how is that child covered by health insurance?
From me, my employer, through me.
And do you also have dental insurance?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Berryhill was ordered to pay cash medical and dental medical back in 2019 at the rate of $28 for health insurance and $6 for dental insurance. Has that amount changed for you?
I think the dental insurance is like $11 for her, but other than like the health insurance is like is a little bit more, yes, since 2019.
So currently, how much do you pay in total for your health and dental insurance through your job?
So in total it's $150, but that is with me and her.
And so you believe that she is probably half of that, around $75 a month for health and dental?
Yes, correct.
And are you asking that Mr. Berryhill be ordered to pay or reimburse you for those amounts for your premiums?
Yes.
Now, currently, Mr. Berryhill has one additional minor child. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he's expecting another minor child. Is that also correct?
Yes.
And when is that child due?
The end of November.
Did you or Mr. Berryhill participate in the child support review process?
I did.
And he did not show up?
Correct.
And at the time of that negotiation, was he employed?
Yes, correct.
And who did he work for?
Tesla.
And how long had he worked for Tesla?
It would have been he started there in August of a flash year.
And can you tell me, does he currently work for Tesla?
No.
Do you know when he stopped working for Tesla?
Yes, after it was June, July. It was after he got received that we had a court order. He quit, and that's why he said pretty much he wasn't coming. He was waiting for the baby to be born before anything was changed. But yes, it's like June or July is when he quit, when we had the hearing coming up.
And so did you talk to him about his job at Tesla?
Yes.
And what did he tell you?
That's exactly what he told me, that he was going to wait. That's when I found out that he had the baby on the way, and he told me he was going to wait and he wasn't going to go to the court hearing until the baby was born, so he can make sure that baby is, I guess he can claim that baby for his on his case.
So did he tell you that he quit working at Tesla?
Correct.
And did he tell you why?
Yes, he didn't want this. He didn't want the child support order to go up. Correct.
So he didn't want his child support to go up. So he told you that he quit working at his good paying job at Tesla so that it wouldn't go up.
Correct.
Okay. Do you know, is he working doing anything on the side for cash or anything like that?
Yes, he barbers. He cut hair right now under the table.
You are asking the court to increase his child support based on the fact that he was making good money at Tesla and he quit to avoid paying more child support to you.
Yes.
Now, he was previously ordered to pay you child support, medical support, and dental support, and he owes you back pay on those obligations, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, the state offers in the evidence what's been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit number 1, the pay record in this case.
All right, ma'am, this is, I know you can't see it very well, but this is the State's Exhibit number 1, the financial activity report in your case. Is there any legal reason this should not come into evidence at this time, ma'am?
No.
All right, State's one's admitted. You may proceed.
Now, I show that Mr. Berryhill was served on July the 17th in this case. Are you asking the court to increase the child support at the in August of this year?
Yes.
I'll pass this witness, Judge.
All right, ma'am, be back in just a moment. Call your next witness, please, then, Ms. Graham.
Yes, Your Honor. State calls Brianna Atha.
Yes, ma'am.
Please state who you work for
The Office of the Attorney General, the Child Support Officer.
and how long have you worked there?
Approximately 2 years.
And is it part of your regular duty to research income information for obligors to determine for the purposes of setting and or modifying child support?
Yes, it is.
And were you able to review the income information for Brian Berryhill?
Yes, I was. So,
Now,
go ahead.
in reference to him working at Tesla, you show he is no longer employed by Tesla, correct?
Correct.
And that you have 3 full quarters, including the 4th quarter of 2022, the 1st quarter of 2023, and the 2nd quarter of 2023, where he was employed full-time by Tesla.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the court what the income for the 4th quarter of 2022 shows that Mr. Berryhill earned at Tesla?
For the 4th quarter of 2022, the total income for that quarter was $12,478.49, which was gross monthly of $4,159.50.
And the 1st quarter of 2023, what was his income at Tesla?
Gross for the 3 months was $12,691.37, which was a gross monthly of $4,230.46.
And the 2nd quarter of 2023, how much do you show he earned at Tesla?
$14,955.74, which was a gross monthly of $4,985.25.
Did you add up those 3 quarters to come up with a gross and a average monthly income for those 3 quarters?
Yes. So when I included just those 3 quarters, the average gross monthly was $4,458.40 for those 3 quarters, excluding the 3rd quarter of 2023.
Okay. Your Honor, I'll pass the witness.
CSO Atha, did you get a net amount for average for those 3 quarters?
I think I have it pulled up right here. So including these $75 for the health and dental, The net resources is $3,664.16.
3,600 and what, please?
$3,664.16.
Okay, thank you. And that gives them credit for the 75 on the cash on the cash medical, correct?
Correct.
All right, thank you. Any other questions, Ms. Graham?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Jefferson, do you have any questions, CSO Atha?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Graham, may the CSO be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're free to go, and you may proceed at this time, Ms. Graham, with the other witnesses you wish to call.
No, Your Honor.
All right, so based on the information the court has right now, obviously the court's going to look at first off reducing the judgments at this time. Has the state come up with a judgment amount on the child support and cash medical and a requested repayment, please?
Well, Your Honor, it depends. If the court is inclined to start his child support increase on August the 1st,
And the court is.
then I would ask the court to take judgments as of July the 31st off of State's Exhibit number 1 and order an appropriate repayment amount on that.
All right, so this time let me let the court review the exhibit and go back to July 31st. So it looks like on July 31st, let's see. The unpaid child support. Make sure I'm on July. Okay. Looks like it appears to be $7,970.94 for child support and $924.38 for cash medical support and $293. Let me see, I'm right. And 22 cents for dental. So the court would be looking at reducing all three of those to judgment and ordering on the child support amount a repayment of let's see, $75 a month on child support. On cash medical, I would order $25 a month on the cash medical and another $25 on the dental insurance amount just to get that repaid as far as the judgment amounts are concerned. All right. You have that, Ms. Graham?
Yes, Your Honor. 75, 25, and 25 on the repayments.
Yes, ma'am.
And then as far as the child support goes, Your Honor, based on the testimony, Mr. Berryhill had one minor child on August the 1st, in addition to the child in this case making guideline support, $641 starting August the 1st. But to give him credit for the baby that he has due at the end of November, then I show that his child support should be $586 starting December the 1st, with his cash medical being, we say, $65 and his cash dental being $10 based on the mother's testimony. That's what the state would request.
All right, the court will first off find that the father is intentionally underemployed and he's avoiding payment at this time. I'll look at ordering the child support starting based on one child in, one child out, and on the first day of August, and that's for the cash medical requested by the state and the dental requested by the state. And then starting the first day of December, giving him credit for a second child out and this child still in, granting the child support amount. And what was the amount as the 1st of December again, Ms. Graham?
$586, Your Honor.
All right, so granted, and the $65 on the cash medical, and keep the 11 on the dental, correct?
$10 on dental, Judge.
$10 on dental. All right, and that's what the court will be requesting at this ordering at this time. And again, specifically making the finding of underemployment or avoiding employment, whatever the appropriate term is, but not letting them get away with it. So, is there anything else that the state's requesting we do here on this one today?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and I'll order him responsible for court costs. Ma'am, is he a military veteran?
No, he's not.
All right, then court costs is his responsibility, and I'll give him to the 30th of November 2024 to pay that court cost, that bill. So, Ms. Jefferson, is there anything else you're requesting I do here today, ma'am?
No, Your Honor, that was all. Thank you.
All right, tell him quitting his job was a bad idea, because it doesn't stop the wheels of progress from saying that he did what he did for to avoid child support, and these are the consequences. So, all right. And is there anything else from the state?
No, Your Honor, I will email that to Ms. Jefferson to review and sign, and then I will get it to the court.
All right, thank you very much. Good luck, Ms. Jefferson. We're off the record.
Her testimony saying she's only had one job interview since losing her job 3 months ago doesn't seem like there's a lot of motivation there going on. This has been delayed well over a year. I reached out to the state a few times. There was I guess no record of her being served until I pressed the issue multiple times over, and then come to find out they found the records of that.